Hi. Achieving things in life is really important, and it fulfills a person's soul, and it gives confidence. Now, with all these achievements, whatever you achieve, whatever you do, whatever you feel like you reach, you reached your goals, still you will still feel this emptiness. And sometimes some people, they fill it with, it's like a gap. They fill it with food or another achievement, uh, by shopping, so many other things that still, thinking that they will be fulfilled, but they will always feel that still that there is something needs to be fulfilled. There is some kind of emptiness. And this is when a person is not, you can find a person who is a believer. He believes, or she believes in God, and they are praying, and still there is this emptiness. That means, vibration wise, it means that you need to do more, you need to pray more, you need uh, uh, to go back to God. This is what I would call it, going back, because this soul would be fulfilled when you go back to God. And going back is something, it's a joy. And as much as you go back to God, as much as you want to do more and more, because you discover new things within your soul, regardless of things that you want in life. Okay, in the beginning you will be praying because you want to reach some goals in your life, but then you will feel this connection, and you will ask for more, you want more. In the old times, I used to think that when I go through a hard time, that I would stay alone and do some prayers, and God would fulfill my prayers, would fulfill the things that I'm asking for. And then I thought that, okay, this is for some time, for a period of time, until what I want is done, and then I would leave out of this cave and go on with my life again, doing the good, trying my best to do the good or do the bad. It doesn't matter. This is what I thought, but the thing is, I discovered that when you have this connection, you want it to continue, and this is the most beautiful thing in life, is you want it to continue. Like, for example, okay, when you go through a hard time, you you sit alone in some kind of cave that you create, and there are some prayers you're doing, there are some ways of praying that you're doing. You have to continue this even after your goal is achieved, even after you see it with your own eyes, that what you were asking for is done by God. So when you continue doing this, then uh, new feelings, new vibrations, because feelings are vibrations, new vibrations will come up, will appear, and you will be wondering, what is this? This is something amazing. It has nothing to do with thinking logic, or feeling logic, or calculating things with your own way of thinking, or realistically, or rational, it has nothing to do with that. It's something beyond. It's something beyond the imagination. It's a feeling that you feel that you reached a very high level spiritually, and then miracles happen. This is the stage where miracles start to happen. Um, you will feel like, in Ramadan we fast, we stop drinking, we stop eating from sunrises till sunsets, and when the sun sets, so you are allowed to drink and eat, you feel that you don't need it anymore. And this is spirituality. When a person is fulfilled spiritually, they wouldn't need, I mean, the real thing. They wouldn't need to eat nor drink anymore. That's why there is the story in the Quran. Uh, Talut, when he went with the soldiers that they were with him, and they were, they were preparing themselves to go and fight. And it was a huge fight, and there were a lot of them with him. When they reached a river, Talut asked them not to drink. Uh, some of them they obeyed, and some others they did not. They couldn't, because they were thinking about the thing realistically, in a materialistic way. So they didn't understand that their spirit, or their connection with God, they were believers, and they believed in only one God, but still they didn't reach that level of obeying and understanding that there is another power within this spirituality. So when Talut told them, if you want to wash your hands with water, or wash your face, or uh, you know just to splash to feel water, then it's fine, but do not drink. And from my experience in Ramadan, when I do fasting, there is a special kind of power which appears within the body, vibrations, and some people, for example, they see in Ramadan there is a night called Al-Qadr night, and they're talking about it. It's like a light which appears, and it's something amazing that cannot be described. When people try, who saw that night, that light in that night, when they saw it, they cannot describe it that much, because it's not something you see, or realistically. It's something that you feel. So to continue the story of Talut, the ones who didn't drink, they thought that a small group of soldiers would conquer a huge group of soldiers, because spiritually they were prepared, and they were in a very high level. It's like when a mother, when she can lift a car uh, from under her. If her son is going to get hurt or something, she can carry a car. From where did she get that strength? It's spiritually. The feelings they are really powerful. So miracles happen. They still do happen when you there are two conditions. When you reach that level, you will be really feeling that there is only one God. No one, no nothing, but only one God. And second is to be patient, because from that story I can conclude that because they were patient. Patience is an amazing tool to reach that level with God. It's not by suffering. It's a joy to feel it, to feel this thirst or this hunger, because actually you don't feel it anymore. You feel something different, and it cannot be described. You need to feel it yourself.